There was once a time when the passage of a quarter-century meant something. Not today, of course. Peek back to the late 90s and you'll find the images comfortably recognizable, familiar, and wholly relatable. Perhaps a bit more flannel than you're accustomed to seeing, but otherwise, if you could transport yourself back to that era, you most likely wouldn't appear to be out of place. Such was not the case in the 1970s. For all of the talk at the time about how America was stuck in a rut, was spinning its wheels, it was in actuality chugging forward at a relentless pace, at least on the surface. Up until the turn of the 21st century, each American decade contained distinct cultural markers that distinguished it from those that came before. The effect was both situating and isolating. Where you stood today felt instantly identifiable, but also severed from the past, even the near past. It was orienting and disorienting all at once. The afternoon of October 15, 1972, displayed all of this in sharp relief when a cadre of old men from a different age set their wingtips upon the neon green astroturf of Cincinnati's Riverfront Stadium moments before Game 2 of the World Series. They settled in a half-moon that kissed the lip of the pitcher's mound, a comfortable distance from the color guard assembled between the mound and second base, and the Ohio State University marching band relegated to the expanse of the outfield. A snapshot of the scene with nothing more would be enough to signal that important things were about to occur. Which they were. As the old men shuffled onto the field and took their places, the public address announcer alerted the still-arriving crowd to their presence by informing them that the next voice they were to hear would be an old favorite of yours and one of the greatest baseball broadcasters of all time, the old redhead, Walter Red Barber. And there Barber was, positioned in front of the rest, an unruly collection of paper in his left hand, threatening to go rogue with just the slightest gust of wind. Barber attempted to tame it with the grip of his right hand, but still it flipped and flopped in the breeze, the dog-eared corners of the pages seemingly defiant.